Good afternoon again, beautiful people. This is Rodney Shropshire coming at you again. And as always, it's a beautiful, blessed day, wonderful day in paradise. So I hope you're having a great day. If not, do something to change it and let's make it one, you know. But I want to get back to the art, okay? I kind of venture off. Those of you that know me, pretty philosophical person. Um, love talking to you about things that are going on in the world and ways to help yourself kind of maneuver through points in life. Hopefully, able to offer some words of wisdom and inspiration along your way. But getting back to art, because that's what this series was originally designed and created for. Not only for me to showcase, what I do from a creative standpoint, also to connect, as I've always said, like-minded people that are into the creative aspects of life, and to, for those of you that maybe, I don't know, haven't realized just how creative you are, inspire you to get out there and do some things. All right. So the one thing that and Maya Angelou, okay, you can't use up creativity. Okay, the more you are creative, um, the more you use, the more you have. Um, so just keep that in mind um, for what it's worth, and approach life from a positive, creative kind of perspective from this day forward. Um, However, to be creative takes courage. As an artist, um, when we create and then we share um, what we've created, we're really opening up a part of our true inner selves. Um, and that's the same whether you're writing, you know, it's the same whether you're creating songs, the same whether we're drawing or painting. Uh, it's a putting yourself out there for people to say, "What the heck is that person doing?" and being okay with that, you know. Because always remember, it's what you think about yourself that's more important than anything. So just love what you do, you know. And I don't care if you pick up a pencil today and this is the very first drawing that you start. Um, I don't care if it looks like stick figures. Um, you have ideas. So just find time in each of your lives to do something creative. Okay, we can be creative in every aspect of our lives. So, but it does. It takes courage. Uh, you have to get over the most important thing is the fear of failure. Fortunately for me, uh, I had a wonderful professor, Dr. Thomas, when I was in undergrad school in art. And I sincerely was not, and I knew it, the most gifted person with a paintbrush in my hand at the time, but I was extremely strong with pencils. Okay, there was not much I couldn't draw. If I could see it, either in reality or I could see it in my mind, I could draw it. So I remember a painting class with Dr. Thomas, and we had to all put our paintings up. If you've ever been to art school, you know that you have to go through community critiques, and that's where you're up to show a piece of work that everybody else has been kind of working on as well, and everybody gets to critique you. Now, they're based upon constructive criticism, okay? And you have to be able to take criticism, whether it's constructive or non constructive, it's going to hit you at some point in your life. Not everyone is going to love what you're doing, but that's okay too. It's your journey. Dr. Thomas said, Rodney, you know you're not really a painter. You're not really a traditional artist. You're an illustrator. Um, and that's worked out in my favor as an illustrator. But it hasn't stopped me from continuing to work on canvases and increase my craft in the painting fields. Um, but it did inspire for a long period of time in my life, uh, a period of which I was very lucrative in marketing and advertising because of the illustrative skills that I had. Now, today, you can generate everything on a computer and AI that many of us in my generation took days, weeks, months, lots of hours of work to do. But those things are still important because I think they're more reflective of your soul, who you are, once you've spent time doing them. So I'd like to, where do I find creativity? Where do I find ideas? I've shared with you I have a love of the ocean, the outdoors. That's always inspiring to me. I have artists that in my past that really inspired me. Um, I go back to Frank Frazetta, who did a lot of kind of fantasy artwork that inspired me because I went straight from doing comic book characters to realistic type human beings. Peter Max. Peter Max was always a favorite of mine. I love color. I mean, I sincerely love working with colors. So, although that's kind of a turnoff for a lot of people that view my paintings and stuff, they're like, wow, that is vibrant. Uh, that's what I love because that's who I am. I'm a vibrant soul. So I'm just going to let it shine through. Let your soul shine through. Yeah, know who you are. Um, Drawings can become canvases. I don't know if you guys can actually see this. This actually started as just a pencil sketch inspired by looking at some of Peter Max's work and then proceed to be this is the mixed media version, which is obviously colored pencil, pen, pen and ink, and now this I can transform into a nice large canvas. Okay, but not only was that inspiration, but it was a Billy Joel song. She's always a woman to me. So where you find those little inspiring moments in your life, um, I jot things down all the time. I'm one of those guys that I'm constantly have a pen and pad someplace in my room when I'm sitting outdoors and I'm reading. There's a blank pen and pad. So when something crosses my mind that inspires me, uh, that sparks that little moment of creativity, I carpe diem, baby. I seize the moment. So I hope that each and every one of you that are still following the videos, I hope that those of you who are sincerely leaving me some comments and words of inspiration will continue to do so. And I hope that you'll find something today that you can be creative with. Whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's on a project that you're doing around the house, just have fun with it. Because that really is what creativity is all about. It's about fun. It's about this joyous living of life that we've been blessed with. So, again, this is Rodney Shropshire coming at you one more time on YouTube, video number 29. I hope you'll continue watching. If you have subscribed, hope you're leaving comments so that I know who you are, where you're coming from, and things you'd like to see. But until then, as always, peace, love, dove. God bless you. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Until then.